Aquarius, hi, welcome to your November 2025 reading. This is for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and a strong placement in your birth chart for the sign of Aquarius. Crosswatchers, you are welcome here. If you are interested in Aquarius, please try to remember that these are for the collective, so they are general readings, so don't force messages or situations to fit. If they don't resonate, that's okay. Check your other placements and other Aquarius readings on this channel. Energies can be interchangeable, meaning vice versa, so please use your discretion to put those energies where they best fit in your specific situation, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a high vibrational comment. I love to hear from you. It helps my channel out greatly, and I appreciate all the love and support this far. All right, Aquarius, we are going to get right into this November reading. There's some very heavy energies around Aquarius. So let's see what it's there for and why, and what can maybe be done to kind of shift some of these energies, okay? All right, Spirit, this is for Aquarius, November 2025. One more. All right, here we go. All right, Aquarius, let's get it. Didn't show its face. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Mending. So there's some healing going on here. Freedom. Soulmates. Okay. Angel of love. That's why it's heavy here. Because you want your freedom, but you have a soulmate connection coming in here, and you're having all this love and all these feelings that you aren't really ready for. Blessings. Orphaned. Flexibility. And you got all tied up here. You're all tied up here, Aquarius. All tied up in your feelings, in your emotions of what you got going on, what you want versus the reality of what you're going to get here, okay? Bottom of the deck, you have round and round. You are going to go round and round and round and round with this, Aquarius, until you can figure it out as to what it is. You are mending things, okay, within yourself and with others, possibly this soulmate. But you do feel kind of abandoned, left out in the cold here with the orphan. Leo had this card too. And you're all tied up in it. You're all tied up in it. And it's round and round you're going. You're going, you're going, you're going. Because you're not used to feeling what it is that you feel. All right, let's get a romance angel and see what else we can find out. Spirit, what is going on for this whatever connection Aquarius has going on with their person for the month of November? Express your love, Aquarius. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture here. Some of you might have been afraid to allow that because you've always retreated. You've always pulled yourself back so that these things aren't talked about, discussed, understood, etc. Okay? All right. We'll get some messages from your spirit guides and see what's popping there, what they want you to know here for the month of November. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Aquarius, their spirit guides? What's coming through? Okay. All right, Aquarius, your path may be bumpy, but this will alter soon. So you're going to have to ride those bumps there. You're going to have to get at it. Okay? Heal yourself to heal the world and others. Oops. It isn't about being right. It's about doing the right thing. That's, again, you're the second reading, okay? We are October 30th for this November reading. A lot of these cards came up for Leo as well. This is the second reading that I'm doing. Courage arrives when you step over fear. You're fearing some things here, feeling some emotions, feeling the things, the tasks at hand, the mending, the things that you have to do. You're kind of feeling it all. Share the gift. Okay? And for a lot of you, it's just sharing your feelings. Share the truth. Share what is, okay? All right, let's get some insight to see what else is coming in. Okay, look. That card did not show its face, but it is kind of asking to be looked at. Let's see. Going forward here. Whatever it is that you're... Oh, don't do this to me. Oh, shit. Okay, some of you can fall. Fine. Jesus. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I don't even... which one fell? Mending. Okay, well, here it is. So, well, that took time out of my day that I didn't need to do, but whatever. Okay. If they fall again, they're just going to fall because I need to put something back there so it don't fall. Okay. And then you have going forward. There's things that you're doing that you need to move forward here. All right. Good Lord. All right, let's get some cosmic insight to see what else is coming in for the month of November. For Aquarius, please. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Date night. Get ready to be wined and dined. Move on. Someone is unavailable. A waste of time. It's over. Yes, luck is on your side. Gold digger. Okay, they want your money. Okay, so you're dealing with somebody who is wanting your money. Somebody new. Aquarius, there is always the energy of this soulmate twin flame energy, but there's also very readily do you show me that there is other options, other things, other doors that you would go down. You're going to mess something up here that's divinely in place for you, and you're going to mess it up. But that's not my business. All right. Let's get into the tea and see what is going on here. One more. All right. For Aquarius, November 2025, please. And that's where that card switches. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, it's you. You're the one who's with people for money, Aquarius. I'm sorry. It is what it is. Yeah. You're an opportunist, Aquarius. King of Swords in reverse. Aquarius energy. Seven of Wands in reverse, Leo energy. Death, Scorpio energy. Looky here. Overall energy for you, Aquarius, is the King of Wands, Leo energy here. Okay, so what you have showing up here is Leo, Scorpio, Aries, Virgo, and Aquarius, and Capricorn. Okay, so you are trying to see the big picture here. To overcoming the challenges that you have. Again, you are trying to mend certain things here. You are showing yourself as being very mature here, really kind of taking action and movement on what it is that needs to be done here. But with all the reversed energy here, I'm not so sure. You're trying to put yourself out there as a visionary that okay, anyway, you are making preparations for progress here, for moving forward, but you do realize that there are some certain things that you have to wait for because everything isn't going to come in. Okay. Again, I said opportunities. Yes. Opportunities here. Okay. You take what you can take in that moment. Okay. And you're waiting now for opportunities to come in. Okay. You're having a really hard time struggling with your self-worth, knowing what the self-worth is. Okay. You live beyond your means. Some of you could be obsessive about work and be workaholics here, but it's all for false success here. Okay. Your material world does not match your financial situation. But again, you're waiting for opportunities, but you're aware that there's lost opportunities that have been had. Missed chances here, okay, by bad investment, okay. Lack of planning and visualizing it, seeing it, wanting it, needing it, okay. And this, yeah. You are trying to feel the void of passion with work and other things because passion used to be exactly what it was, passion. You know, really on that physical aspect of passion. And now you're trying to focus so much on your freedom that everything that you had going on and with all the side stuff you have going on, you have lost certain aspects of that. So now you're throwing your passion into what it is that you know that you can control, that you have, you know, a say in here. Again, you need to reprioritize and gain your balance here. You're overwhelmed, Aquarius. You're overwhelmed with everything that you have going on. And you're struggling with your inner truth here. Loss of emotional control. Whatever it is that you feel for this soulmate twin flame connection, that loss of control has got you off kilter here. And it's made you be manipulative, crude, cold, withdrawn. Okay. But that exhaustion is really making you feel like you need to give up. that it is destroyed. Everything is destroyed. Your confidence is destroyed. Everything is just overwhelming. But you are still extremely overprotective of this connection, even though you're date nighting and you're, putting it in your head that you're doing this, that, and a third, but you're doing it with a side piece gold digger. Okay. So be careful. But there are endings so that new beginnings can come in. There's change and transformation. There's things that needs to shift here to end this cycle. Whatever this cycle is that you have going on, this focusing on stuff that really doesn't factor in at all, you have karmic debt coming in. You're learning karmic lessons again, and you're sitting here like, oh, again, more life lessons. Delightful. We love that. But you're waiting for these opportunities that you keep missing because you're not really watching. You're not really focusing on the things that you need to be focusing on here. Kind of a thing. All right. Let's get some clarity. Two more. All right. King of Wands in the overall energy, please, for Aquarius. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. Aquarius, you want to build stability with somebody. You want to build a strong foundation here. And you want to show them that you're capable of doing it. Now, again, even though you have pentacles out here, you are not feeling anything at this point. Okay? You are focused on opportunities. You are focused on your material world. You are not focused on the emotional aspect of it, because with the material world, guess what? You got your freedom. But if you want to focus on the soulmate and the angel of love and all these other grand blessings that are trying to come in for you in the way of love from this connection here, it's not so much freedom because it's not just you no more. Okay? What you're showing me and what you're actually doing are two totally different things here. Knight of Wands in reverse. You might be wounded, okay? But you're not going to give up. Yes, it's a struggle. Yes, you're aware of it. Yes, you know what it is. But you're going to keep moving. You're going to carry those scars and you're going to carry those baggage around with you here. Okay? Because it's almost like you feel more confident and more okay when you're wounded, when you can play, the victim or, get sympathy from somewhere. Okay, clarify I didn't say anything, but that is the Tower. Okay, so there is upheaval here, Aquarius. There is a shakeup. There is shock. There is, releasing things. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse here. Hey. Lordy Tundra. Ten of Cups is showing, but Spirit says no. There we go. The King of Wands again. So again, there is action and movement. You are trying to find your footing here. And even though things may be off kilter here, you are still pressing forward. You are still trying to be a leader here. You are still trying to do what you need to do here, even though you're living beyond your means, that you're, you know, obsessive with things, okay? All right. Clarify the page of, or the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, please. What are these missed opportunities here? The Lovers. You were missing an opportunity because you were doing some ratchet stuff on the side. And this person stupidly loves you while you're out here doing all this stupidness so that you can feel your self-worth, so that you can feel validated here. Six of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Aquarius, yeah. Even though you're trying to do what it is that you're doing on the side here, these offers are going to fall through because that Lovers is here. That Lovers is here. So whatever victory you're trying to get with giving out these false acclamations of love to other people and all that, there's no success there. There's no success there at all. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. All right. Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Two of Swords. But you are trying to cut obstacles out here. So you're trying to limit. You're trying to close certain things off. You're trying to make space here, okay? So that you can get back. Whatever obstacles are preventing you from this soul connection here, you're going to try to put the balance back in. You're going to try to get yourself in perfect alignment with this person here. But you know what it is. You know what it is that you have to cut. You know the challenges that you have to face here. You just have to do it. You know, you just have to do it. King of Swords in reverse, please. But you're too in your head about it. You think you're being logical. The Three of Cups. Yeah, you want to put happiness back into this, but you're not entirely sure how to do it. And again, this also represents whatever you're kind of doing outside of it as well. But you know where your true happiness lies, the Empress at the bottom of the deck here. Your inner truth about what it is, what you've done on the side, what you're doing to the person that you're with, what you're doing to the people on the side that you're hanging out with and you're just friends with, kind of a thing. Trust. Four of Pentacles in reverse here. The Ace of Cups. You're not holding on to, you know, this manipulation, this cold and detached behavior. You don't want to be that way with this person. You want to have a new start with this person. You want to make things better here. You want that change. Whatever has been in the past, you want it to end so something new with this soulmate can start fresh. So that it can end this tough cycle here. Seven of Wands in reverse, please. You better fight, Aquarius. Yeah, the Fool. Okay. You want this person to take a risk. You want to still take a risk on this situation. You don't want to give up on this, even though everything within you is telling you, I have to give up. Everything is destroyed. Everything has gone wrong. You're showing me that even though this may be how you feel at a surface level, this is what is shining through. This is what you want to happen. You want to take a risk with this. You want to keep moving it forward. You don't want to end what it is that you have going with this special person to you. But you have to end the shit that you have going on the side. Okay? Clarify the Death card. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse here. And the Seven of Swords, or the Seven of Wands. So whoever this person, this is showing up as the energy of your person, okay? They're tired of doing things on their own here, Aquarius, and feeling alone, okay? They're lacking some of their stability here. But they're still fighting. They're fighting for this change just like you are. They're fighting for this new start. Even though you do what you do, they're willing to take that risk. But it's hard. That's heartache and betrayal to a twin flame soulmate connection here, my friends. There is a lot of hurt and betrayal. To a twin flame soulmate connection, there is hurt and there is heartache here. And there has been and has always been third-party situations, Aquarius. What are you doing? What are you doing? All of this is going to eventually come to a head in November. It looks like November is going to be a very choppy month for you and whatever it is that you got going on. Because you're trying to focus on, you know, your material world so that you can gain freedom of whatever it is and be, you know, not have to deal with any of the emotional aspect of it. Well, it's coming. It's coming front and center. It's coming full circle, round and round you go, Aquarius. Okay? All right, let's close this off with the Season of the Witches. November gonna be choppy. All right, for Aquarius, please. Oof, 3. We're not taking 3. So we'll put them back, and if they come back out, they were meant to be. Aquarius. Voices. Okay. So it says, with a tug at the gut, fill them. Romance your very breath. Listen to the gentle flickering within your eyes, for this is where they guide. Okay, so listen, but also watch, okay, because it's going to show you exactly where you need to be guided to, okay? That is what I would do the book, but y'all, there is so much information in here, and I think I'm only going to use the book for the reversals on this ones. But yeah, so there you have it. That is what I have for you for November. I hope this helps. Please like and please like, share, and subscribe. And like always, I will see you in the next.